Welcome back, folks, to some more The Book of Unwritten Tales. We have to figure out how to get Master Marcus to stop playing this confounded role-playing game. Let's look around a bit.
A door bearing a sign that says Server's Room, no entry.
Server's room or server room?
Mum bottles apple sauce in jars like that back home. Ours are smaller though. A wooden box full of tools, including, amongst other things, a saw. Of course, the saw doesn't meet the gnome tool safety regulations and it's a tad rusty. Still, I think it's usable.
You never know when you're gonna have to saw off your little gnome leg anyways. I'm going to wake up in an empty black room one day. Have to cut it off.
No choice. What the? A hairy demon. He's operating a machine.
Look at Server, the hairy demon.
The demon seems to be busy. He probably has to toil day and night just to keep the game going. That service chair is a pretty rickety piece of woodwork. For save games. Sorry, couldn't resist.
Hardy har har har. What's this monkey back here smoking cigarettes? It's bad for your
A
health.
small black container. It could be an inkwell. The
Take
demon might notice if I were to take his inkwell and exact a terrible revenge. The waste bin is right under the slot in the machine. Strange. The waste bin is empty. There are a lot of index cards in the filing cabinet. Each card bears a small table and a picture. The cards are sorted alphabetically. Let's see. Rare watering can, volume 5 litres. Used for geraniums, increases potted plant lifespan by 2. Epic folder, offers room for up to 16 forms. Slip resistant suspenders, prevents sock slippage. These index cards seem to contain descriptions of all the items in the game. He's not really likely to let me saw that chair while he's sitting on it.
Let's saw this chair then.
The server is so busy working that he won't notice a thing. The chair is still standing, but it should tip over pretty easily. Now, let's see if we can annoy the demon. Oh, that demon's fast. He must have amazing intellectual powers. Time for another go.
This should be comical.
That would have hurt a being made of flesh and blood.
Hey, what's going on? Nothing's working. Has the server crashed? And I'm standing in a restricted parking zone right now. I've just about had enough of this. You pay all that money month after month, the developers make huge profits and still nothing works. Everything they've got is junk. All a whole load of totally outdated technology. I've had enough. I'm writing a complaint. If they don't get their technical problems under control, then I'm out of here. Absolutely, me too.
Excellent. It looks like all I have to do is ensure a second technical problem and the two will finally stop playing.
Stupid monkey. Let's head back outside for now.
What kind of name is that?
I can't even read it. Prancing... something. Prancing shithead.
There's a small stone beside the large one. It's half buried in the ground. Ugh! I've discovered the secret world of beetles, bugs, and fleas and spiders.
Let's get some.
Okay then, I'll collect some of those bugs in the jar.
Nothing worse than bugs in a video game. And I swear to God, if my gnome takes an arrow in the knee... There you go, monkey demon.
Let's see. Ah!
Oh, what's going on now?
The server's gone crazy.
Completely buggy.
That's it. I can't be bothered anymore.
I'm checking this in.
They'll suffer the consequences for what they're doing.
Right. Well, I'll give them one more chance.
But just one.
It's not like we couldn't stop if we wanted to.
We could, but we don't want to.
Too right. Except if they don't get to grips with their problems.
Then it's over. Write that to them.
No way! What will it take to finally get those two to stop playing? Hey, what did you just hide there?
Nothing.
I saw you eating something, and then you hid it when you saw me. What was it?
You what? I wasn't eating anything.
Oh, yes, you were. It was a long, yellow thing.
And if I was? That's a whole crateful that's been delivered. And I'm...
Taking the rest of the monkey, that food's for the demon.
That's food for the hairy demon in the tavern.
What do you mean, a demon? That's a monkey.
A what?
A monkey. Monkeys love bananas. And me too.
You eat demon food?
Isn't it dangerous for humans to eat demon food?
What? Bananas are delicious. The monkey goes crazy for them.
Can I have one of those banana thingies?
Would you let me try a banana?
No, I've already eaten two, and the monkey still needs to have some, sorry. If you would excuse me, I have to, guard the town.
You want to eat more of them, right?
Perhaps?
Hello, Mr. Shieldhand.
Hello, Willow Brush. What do you want?
About this demon food.
About the food for that hairy demon.
Yes?
Where does server's food come from?
Where did you get the demon food?
The roleplay company sends a crate every week by air freight. I receive them and take them to the tavern.
Should I maybe take the service food into the tavern? Are you sure you're allowed to just take a few of these things out of the basket?
And it doesn't bother anyone that you take a couple of those things from every delivery.
Well, perhaps it's not officially.
And how would it be if the Archmage found out about it?
And if I were to tell the Archmage, wouldn't he punish you?
Perhaps. But how are you going to meet the Archmage? You got a mage diploma?
I'm gonna kick you right in your little human balls. I could tell the players about it.
Those two players get really upset about technical difficulties in their role-playing game.
Yes. And?
Could the difficulties be related to the fact that someone is depriving the hairy demon of his food?
Well, no. I can't imagine that.
What if we ask the merchant and the mage teacher what they think about it? After all, they pay a lot of money to ensure that the game works.
Well,
And if it really is due to the lack of fruit, maybe they would like their money back.
All right. Here's a banana. You have to peel the skin off it before you can eat it. Now get out of here.
Oh, thanks ever so much.
Oh, monkey demon.
Maybe I can distract him with this. Hey, demon, look what I have here.
What's going on now? Can you do anything?
No, everything's locked up.
I've got lag.
Lag.
I'm not going to get upset about it. Why should I get upset about it? What? I started playing this game because it was fun. It isn't anymore. And if it isn't fun, then you should just stop playing it. Devil! Bill, are you all right? Bill, you've got to breathe. Come on, let's get some fresh air. We'll pick up where we left off in a few days, okay?
I did it. At last they stopped playing. I'll be able to have a halfway normal conversation with them now. The mage teacher simply must lend me a diploma. How else can I get into the tower?
Sweet. Let's see if we can talk to Master Marcus. Get into mage school.
A weather vane in a mage school. I wonder if my parents will be able to accept the fact that I'm different. Oh, wow.
Can I help you?
I have to get the Archmage, urgently.
I need to see the Archmage, Master Marcus. It's urgent.
Why are you bothering me with that? The Archmage and I, we aren't necessarily the best of friends.
I can't get into the upper part of the town without a mage diploma.
I understand, and what should I do about it?
I thought, well, maybe you could lend me a diploma. I urgently need to give something to the Archmage. Something important for the good of the world.
Everything that good does is, after all, important, right? But I can't help you. I can't just award degrees to any old Tom, Dick, or Harry. The Mage Guild already has me under close scrutiny.
But I'll have to get to the Archmage. Can you really not help me?
Is there really no other way? I must give the Archmage something important.
I'm not going to take it to him, and Bill the Merchant is not permitted in the upper town. There's the town guard. He could take it up there for you.
I can't. I swore to give it to the Archmage personally.
Then, my little friend, you're going to have to become a mage graduate.
So, I can become a qualified mage with a diploma?
Can I do that? Become a certified mage, I mean.
Of course, anyone can be whatever they want if only they desire it enough.
Yes, that's true.
No, it's not.
But I can try, can't I?
Most people have so little magic in them that they can't even cast one itty-bitty spell in their whole life.
I want to try.
Don't be silly.
What else should I do? I'm certainly not going to just sit around here and do nothing. So, can I become a student?
All right, then, Mr. Gnome.
Wilbur Weathervane.
Then, Wilbur Weathervane, if you want to be admitted to this mage school of excellence, you will need 3 things. You need a mage's robe. Not just any old rags, of course. Something substantial made of
Mage's
magical
robe.
fabric. Then you need a wand.
A wand, of course.
That's your most important tool as a mage. Well, besides your mind. And thirdly, a pile of gold.
A pile of gold?
Gold?
A whole pile of it.
What the
If I'm going to be wasting my time, I at least want to get paid for it.
Fine. And how fast can I complete my diploma?
That depends entirely on you. As a pupil of this establishment, you can take your exam at any time. Some manage very quickly. Most never pass at all.
What have you got against the Archmage?
Why don't you like the Archmage? Did he do something to you?
It's just that we've known each other for aeons. You could say all our lives, really. And he gets on my nerves.
Why?
His raised index finger. His idealism, he always just sees the good in everything.
What's wrong with believing in good?
Nothing. I used to as well. But when you look at what's happened to this town, what's happening to so many other towns, then you really have to be an idiot not to doubt everything.
I see no reason to.
Then you're just a happy gnome.
Do you perhaps have a spare old robe for
You
me?
wouldn't perhaps have an old robe I could wear?
Certainly not. Not in your size anyway, little man. Anyway, it's tradition for the prospective mage to tailor their first robe themselves. Can you sew?
Oh, I was always good at handicrafts.
That's good. You can't imagine how ridiculous lots of these mages look with their self-tailored robes, or without them when a gust of wind blows. Mage robes have to be made out of a special magical fabric. It protects you from many simple spells and curses, but for that it has to be sewn using a magical needle as well.
Magical needle?
So I need a magically treated cloth and a needle and thread. That much is clear. And I need a pattern. I mean, it's not like I know a lot about magic robes.
Who can sell me a magic wand?
Can I buy a magic wand here in the school? Or is there somewhere else I can find one?
You can't just buy any old wand. The wand has to fit the mage, you understand? The wand picks the mage, not the other
Professor
way around.
Dumbledore, whatever you say.
Ask Bill the merchant if he's got a couple of wands. Lots of good mages have died recently. Perhaps you'll get lucky.
Where am I supposed to get a heap of gold from?
I'm a poor gnome. Where am I supposed to get a pile of gold?
If I knew where there were piles of gold just lying around, then I would have helped myself by now, don't you think?
Can't I just work off my debt once you've accepted me as a student?
Ah, a gnome can't earn that much with honest work.
You don't expect me to steal, do you?
There are many gradations between honest work and stealing. Take Whooperman, the showman. He's very rich, and that without ever having worked, and without ever stealing.
How does that work?
He knows people's folly and makes use of it. Ask him.
How can I find him?
His wagon is out there on the meadow. Here, take this.
A postcard?
It shows you the most important points around here. You can use it to quickly get between one place and another.
It's a lovely pair of glasses you got there.
Whoa! Nice glasses you're wearing.
Oh, these. These are magic glasses. We mages can read invisible secret texts with them.
Something like that really exists.
Of course. Many mages are very distrustful and guard their knowledge like a treasure.
And what are you reading there?
The weekly magical paper, classified section.
Wow! I'll go and get what I need then.
If you say so.
I'm on it.
Hang on. Oh, I'd give a lot to be able to read these books. but I'm sure only students are allowed to do that. Some kind of mini kitchen. There's a lot of weird ingredients that could be used for the pot. Could I maybe just once?
No.
But I...
Just for pupils.
What is that? A mirror? I can only see myself in it faintly. The frame is quite heavy and decorated with all sorts of faces and skulls, and the mirror surface, it flows. I've never seen anything like it. The frame is quite heavy and I've never seen...
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the shortest gnome of all?
A ratty old box containing some strange objects. Most are quite dusty. A shorn sheep, I think.
This guy's really into his sheep.
Beneath the head there hangs a sign. It reads, "The sheep, a mage's best friend. It protects us, it keeps us warm." Wow.
That's gross.
Oi, wait! You!
What's going on over there? Wow! A supervillain!
It's a ninja mouse.
I'll get you if it's the last thing I do. It'll be your turn sooner or later.
Looks like this merchant is also a satyr. That was pretty cool.
A lovely crystal ball on a small stand. It looks completely transparent to me. No fog, no burning eyes, and no visions of the future to be found.
Can we have it?
Master Marcus, can you predict the future with the ball?
You what? Ah, that's just silly hocus pocus. You need tea leaves or tarot cards for that.
Then why do you have the ball?
It was a promotional gift.
May I have it?
If you like.
Master Marcus, what are all these things in this box?
Oh, that's just old magic stuff. Help yourself.
Great, thanks. Here's a needle and some thread. And here are 3 small glass vials filled with coloured potions, all tightly corked. The rest really does seem to be just junk.
Alright, so we have a crystal ball, some needle thread, and red, blue, and green potions. Greenish, yellowish. Let's talk to old
The
Bill.
merchant doesn't look particularly happy. I hope he helps me just the same. Hello, Mr. Merchant.
What do you want?
Why do you look so down?
I've been asking myself why you look so grumpy.
That's got nothing to do with you, has it?
Not directly, but
Everything's going down the pan. Everything.
well,
My beautiful market stalls have been burnt down. My shop is closed. And it's all thanks to that dirtbag.
you mean the Shadow Army?
Our own leader. Instead of just faffing around, they should have gone straight in and hit them hard. It was all right in the past. I used to sell 500 arrows a day. Mana potions by the gallon. Power elixirs. Invulnerability potions. All the good stuff. But nowadays, no one's buying anymore. All dead. And who cares about my turnover? Nobody, that's who.
Oh, how terrible.
And then there's that damned king of thieves. He'd have the cheese off my sandwich if I didn't look out.
The King of Thieves? Who's that?
The King of Thieves? Who's that?
A miserable thieving rat. He'd pinched everything edible off my stall while I was playing WOB. He used to go thieving all over before, but now, since all the traders have gone, he just steals from me.
Somehow I don't find that entirely illogical.
What? It's unfair, that's what it is. But with us honest traders, he's able to do that.
If I can catch the King of Things, what would you give me?
If I were to catch the King of Thieves for you, what would that be worth to you?
You? How would a little squirt like you deal with the King of Thieves?
The king is even smaller than I am. Besides, I have experience at hunting rats.
Well, it can't hurt, I suppose. But I don't want him caught. I want to see him dead.
Kill? Oh, I don't know about that.
Here's my offer. You kill the rat and bring me his mask as proof. As a reward, you can choose 3 items from my fine range of goods. And get a move on! I'm off out of here soon. What can an honest, hard-working trader still do in a place like this? I want my revenge, and then my peace and quiet.
I'd like to buy something.
I want to buy something from you.
What then?
I'd like a magic wand.
I need a magic wand. Do you have any in stock?
Of course, I have the largest range of magic wands you'll find anywhere.
Excellent.
But you know, magic wands have to match the mage. So they have to come down to test the wands personally.
I am the mage. Soon?
You? That's a good one.
I mean it.
I don't have any time for kids messing about.
But I need a magic wand to be accepted into the mage school. Please, let me try it.
Ah, well, if you must. Come here. Here, wave it around in the air a bit. Nothing? Try this one. It's 5 1/4 inch balsa, threaded with a lugworm's spinal cord. This is going to take some time.
Later.
I've had enough, that's it. There's not one single spark of magic in you, and I'm not having you waste any more of my time.
But that was only 4 magic wands.
I don't care, I've had enough. I haven't got any more anyway. Tough. Go and find a wand somewhere else.
And thanks for all your help.
Thanks for nothing.
It's there inside me. I know it. I just have to find the right wand.
Alright, folks, that wraps it up. Join us again in the next episode of The Book of Unwritten Tales.